Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Taking a Bathroom. The bathroom is the only place you can place your gadgets in peace, and today we're going to have a look at the Tech RC Hornet, which is a 5.8 gigahertz FPV flyer, first person point of view. Let's go ahead and get into our workbench and then we're going flying. I'll be right back.
Here we have the Tech RC Hornet 5.8 first person point of view flyer. Closer look on the box, you can see that it really spells out the specifics of the drone, and here's a closer look at the controller and all of the functions that it have. I'm a big fan of good illustrations. Here's the presentation. You have two batteries. One battery is for the controller, one battery is for the drone. I love the fact that you get a LiPo battery for the controller. You don't have to use AA or AAA batteries. Underneath you'll find the user manual. Again, big fan of illustrations. They really have the pictures down pat on here, spelling out all of the controllers and the functions, everything you need to get in the air. And speaking of the controller, here you have it right here. When you put it in your hand, it feels very light, but all of the buttons feel very functional, very sturdy. In fact, it's great ergonomics once you held it in your hand for a while. Underneath the drone, you have your usual sexual pack, you know, the micro SD card, which is 4 gigs. You have extra set of blades, a small screwdriver. This one includes a charger for your controller and for the drone itself. Speaking of the drone, here's a closer look at it. Beautiful, nice motors, even though they are gear motors. But look at it, look at the shape, look at the color, look at the design, look how big those blades are. I can tell right away that this is going to be a smooth flyer. And the camera is adjustable. Yes, you can move it up and down. On the underside of the drone, you will find your off and on button. You also will have your antenna. This will ensure communication between your controller screen and the drone. And you also have a spot for your SD card. You just slide it right into the slot right there. And you have the battery compartment. So you have a battery inside of this, so that means you have two batteries. You simply take it out and you connect it. By default, it's not shipped connected, so you want to connect the battery before you turn it on. Slide the battery compartment back closed. Make sure that it's nice and snug. Turn it on and you can see the flashing lights at the bottom of the drone, red and white. And this is how they look in the night. Very bright. For you night flyers, you would be very pleased with how bright these LED lights are. The controllers, just like the drone, have a battery shipped with it, so you have two batteries for the drone again and two batteries for the controller. So you have to take it out again for safety reasons. It's shipped unplugged, and just go ahead and plug it in. Here's a close-up of the battery size right there, 450 milliamps. And here's the diagram. Make sure you go over the diagram. This gives you all the specifics of the controller. This thing can do so much: flips, return home, one touch landing. And here's a view of how the FPV work. By being 5.8, it means that it's not going to have that much of a lag with it. Alright guys, I think we're ready to go flying. Let's go ahead and take it out.
Alright, it's really windy out, so let's go ahead and on the motors. Get it up. I have it in high rate. The wind kind of having its way with it. Alright, get a closer look at it. It's a nice smooth flyer. Nice funnel. Even with the wind throwing it around. See if we can come back in the wind. You always want to fly into the wind. That'll help you stay away from flyways. Help you manage the drone a little bit more. Whoa, I'm real surprised how well it fight that wind. One point for the win. That's how it's fighting the wind. I want to change the rate. I'm just going to take my left throttle and press it in. That changed the rate. And you can see it kind of fly into the wind a little better. Alright. So now the wind calmed down a little bit. And you can get an idea of the pitch right there. Of course, coming back with the wind. Higher pitch. Nice little funnel. Alright, the wave coming back. Let's go into the wind. Avoid the trees. Oh, which I did not avoid the trees. Take it down there. Alright. So we know we can take a beating and get back up and fly. Change the rates again. Alright, that put it back. Change the rate one more time. Alright, that should be medium. One more time, that should be high. Alright, let's get some more video. Oh, this darn wind. I'm just gonna keep it on high rate because the wind is so unpredictable. And you can see me, I'm trying to keep it steady even in the wind. My neighbor garbage can. Close up. Hey, smile for the camera. Alright. Whew, that's a nice gust. It's fighting it. And again, the altitude hold is fairly good. Get away from the tree. But this wind is really throwing the drone in right now. I mean, really. Wow, look at that, trying to fight the wind. I don't know if I even have enough battery. That's it. I think I'm going dead. I'm sorry I can't get any flips in, guys. It's going dead. Let's go ahead and just stop it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Taking the Bathroom. The bathroom is the only place you can place your gadgets in peace. So about the Tech RC Hornet. So of course Mother Nature didn't want to cooperate with us, but here are some of the things I enjoy about the quad. First of all, let's talk about the controller. The controller is very special because on your left, if you press it in, medium, low and high, or where it's low, medium, and high, or high, medium, and low. Those are your rates. And as you guys seen, that was a lifesaver for me when I was having those big old gusts of winds coming in. I was able to just go ahead and change the rate up higher and was able to manage the quadcopter during the gust of winds. Now, your 3D flips. If you want to do a flip, you press that in and you're able to do a flip. I did not do any flips. I was a chicken. I admit I was a chicken. I was scared that if I tried to flip through the gust of wind, that the quadcopter was gonna fly away. But that's how you do that. These are like your yaw trims, and it's your trim from left and right, forward and backwards on these sides right here. You have a power button for the controller itself to turn on, and you also have a special power button for the screen right here to come on. So once you are bound up, you have to press this power button also to see. So just because you cut this on does not mean you're going to be able to see the display, and you can change the brightness of the display. Lovely that you can press this button right here and take a picture, press that button right there and take start a video, and it's all labeled and marked on it. On the back side of it, you have these buttons right here. Again, have altitude hold, and you know anytime you have a quadcopter, you know if it have altitude hold, if you press down the throttle and it goes back to the middle, you have altitude hold. So on the right hand side in the back, you have return home and headless mode. So you have two buttons on the back. One is return home, the other is headless mode. On the left side, the two buttons on the back. One is auto takeoff, and the other is auto land, which worked pretty good, I must admit. So that's enough about the controller. Let's talk about the flying characteristics of the quadcopter. As I said, Mother Nature didn't cooperate with us. I wasn't able to do any 3D flips, but it was very maneuverable once I put it in high rate. You seen me do a couple of funnels. You be the judge of the video. Guys, you have to remember that these toy quadcopters, you're not going to get 4K videos. You're not going to get 1080p videos. And it's not on the gimbal. You're going to get just enough to, you know, you get what you pay for, put it like that. But I thought the video was pretty good. You be the judge of it. The thing I love about this quadcopter was the altitude hold, and let me tell you why. Because when you have a quadcopter with altitude hold, there's a barometer in the inside of them, and the barometer, it judges the height of the quadcopter usually by the wind flow, right? And so being in that amount of wind and having that amount of wind gusts, the quadcopter was able to fairly keep its position, keep its throttle position in the same position. So I was very pleased with that. At ease to fly. I would recommend that you fly it around your house. Yes, it's a big quad. I would recommend that you fly it around your house before you take it outside in the wind to get used to it. But as you guys was able to see, when I was close to the trees, I hit the tree one time, so we know that it's doable. But I was able, when I went back and I got close to the tree again, I was able to steer it away from the trees. So it's very maneuverable, even in high wind. So to have a quadcopter that has good altitude hold, all of the functions as advertised work. You guys know me. How I judge a product is I go by what the seller said. The seller said have these features. I'll look at it and see if it worked. All of the features the seller said it had, all of those features worked for me in my first impression. They made flight of this individual quadcopter. I had to tell you, I went through 2 batteries, and partly because I had it in high rate, I was doing a lot of video on, and plus it was fighting the wind. So overall, 5 stars out of 5. They're not brushless motors, but I think they did a really good job. Guys, as always, thank you for coming into my channel. Help me review my gadgets in my bathroom. Remember, the bathroom is the only place you can place your gadgets in peace and peace. Until next time, it's your boy taking the bathroom. Don't forget to subscribe. I need you to tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your cousin, tell your friend to subscribe to Tech in the Bathroom.